What's up, YouTube? I'm back with another video, and as you guys can see, today we are going to test this upper. You know, I'm a really big fan of bolt action rifles. As you guys can see, this is an AR. It looks completely normal, but if you come to this side, or let me just show you guys. As you guys seen the title, it is a Bear Creek Arsenal upper. This chambered on 5.56. I have not seen a lot of reviews on this. There is maybe another 2 videos that I've seen so far of this upper. Well, I'm not sure if it's the exact same one, but chambered on 5.56, and there's a 450, 350 Legend. So yeah, there's a bunch of different calibers. If you guys want me to test different ones, I would definitely order some. So yeah, we just gotta, I know this is spray painted, this is not the original color. I just spray painted because why not? This is a bipod from Amazon, like 17 or 20 bucks, and this is the wraps from Fab Defense, I think. So I actually bought this from another guy. I just love the way it looks. I mean, just look at that. The scope, we're running a LH4 624 by 50 Arkin optics. Well, I have 3 of these. The LH4, which is a lightweight for like hunting, and I have an EP5, and so far I love them all. So let's get to shooting. We're gonna start at 100 yards just to zero it, and we're gonna see if it does at least under MOA. It would be really nice. So we're gonna drive around about 100 yards, and then once we zero it, we're gonna try and hit those, and then shoot at 200 yards and then 300 yards. We're gonna see how far we could take it. All right, guys, so today we're gonna shoot 69 grains HPBT from AAC, the 77 grain OTM, 75 grain BTHP match, and then we're gonna start with these just to break in the barrel, because none of my rifles actually like this. So yeah, these are the M855 green tips, 62 grains, and then we have the Sabre, the 75 grains, and we have the X-Tax, the 62 grains. So we're gonna begin with these, and then we'll go from there. All right, guys, the mag is full. We're gonna see how it feeds. When I first got it, I was having a hard time with this due to not having oil. Okay, that's on there. Oh my god. Oh, that was rough, I'll tell you that. All right, let's shoot it and then see how it continues to feed. And it might be that it has too much pressure on it, I'm not sure. All right, guys, while we sort of zeroed it, I got a really good hit down the range. We were doing Winchester, so these were Winchester targets. These ones, the 62 grains. We're gonna try X-Tac 62 grains on this round, see what we could get. The other ones seem like they're not grouping the best. Again, it's not even 20 rounds in, so I'm not sure if that has to do anything with it. But let's put these down the range. As soon as we get a good group, we're gonna try and hit all the steel targets. But yeah, let's try it out. Oh, that is really nice. All right, we're gonna put another one just because that is a little triangle right there, and it is about, I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's about an inch, maybe a little bit more. I'm pretty sure it's under an inch. Oh, I pulled it. Yep, I pulled it. All right, we're gonna go check it out. We're gonna do 3 round groups just because it's kind of windy. Like, it becomes steady, and then suddenly it just, you get this pretty hard wind, so we don't want to do too much. All right, guys, well, as you guys can see, just over an inch. You guys can see there's the first 3, and then this one I pulled it, but I mean, not the best, but I'm very happy with that group. As you guys can see, I was hitting down here first, and then I sort of moved that way, and I think these were the ones that I hit because I always get confused. And then I moved it this way, and I got these two, pushed it up, I got these two, and then I got this one and this one. I'm not sure what happened between these two. We're gonna try one more group down here. All right, guys, well, we are back on the, you guys see that? It's very smooth. I mean, let me shoot this one, and that way you guys can see. All right, so we're gonna go for the bottom left. I kind of messed up, but the other way, that hit way off. About 3-inch group. That's not good at all. We're gonna go back to Winchester. We're gonna let it cool down for a little bit, and then we'll test it again. All right, let's do another group. I kind of pulled it. That was a better shot, but went a little left. Yeah, it pushed us a little bit to the right. That went to the bottom. Yeah, it don't seem like it's grouping that well. I don't know, that was weird. I got a really good group at the beginning. Not sure what's happening, why it's not shooting good anymore. But we're gonna try 2 more groups with this ammunition. If it does not perform as I want it to, we're probably gonna move on to different ammo and see what it does. If we do not get good groups, then I'm gonna be very upset. All right, guys, well, it seems like the wind is just not gonna cooperate with us today. It is very windy. We're just gonna try one more group, that's it, see how it does, and then we're gonna move to the steel targets. We're probably gonna start with the big target. I'll shoot it right in the middle, and then we'll see what it does, and then I'm gonna go from the big ones to the small ones. But yeah, I don't know, the wind's just not cooperating with us today. That was right where I aimed. I'm confused. I don't know. It shoots really good, and then some just pushes them. I'm not sure. It's either me, the wind. I'm not sure, but that was a perfect shot. I wish I had a camera for the scope so you guys could see. But that was like a perfect shot. I'm telling you that was perfect. I don't know what's going on. And it's windy. I don't know. That is about a 2-inch group. Maybe a little bit less. I'm gonna move to the steel target. I'm pretty sure you guys will be able to hear the thing on it. We're gonna go for the 6-inch. We're just gonna go for it. Right at the top of, like right in the middle. That was a very good hit. Right next to each other. Okay, it seems like it's shooting very well now. I mean, that is like right next to each other, and that is, I wish I had a 4-inch target. I'm gonna get one because that's. Oh my God, that is perfect. That is perfect. let's go check it out. And then I'm going to have my little brother shoot at the 8-inch target. Unfortunately, I forgot to bring spray paint, so that's not good. But we're going to go look at the target. That way we know where we've hit. And then whatever he shoots, hopefully we could tell the difference. So, yeah, let's go check it out. What is that, bro? Like, is that like an inch? Maybe a little bit over? That's about an inch, guys. That's about an inch. That's not bad at all, guys. That is very strange. So as you guys can see, should have brought the tape. I forgot. So I shot these right here. Yeah, so that's way under an inch. I don't know what happened with this one. That's what I'm like, I don't know what's going on. And then as you guys can see, there's that one right there. And then I shot these 3 right here. So that's 2 inches, and that's over an inch. And then there's these 3. So that's 2 inches, and then that's like just a little bit over 2 inches. But then we move to the steel, and here you guys have it. I mean, obviously I'm aiming at this right here, so it's not. I'm not sure what's going on. I like that performance, so I'm gonna let my little brother shoot. So there's these 2 right here, and then that one right there. So those are my 3 shots. He's gonna shoot at it as well, and then we're gonna see where his hit. So by the time we get back, because we are kind of a far walk from 100 yards, so the barrel should be fine. I mean, I didn't really wait that much from when I shot those ones to this one, so I don't know. Very strange. We're gonna try and shoot that one again, just because, you know, it's 100 yards. It's not that hard to shoot. All right, guys. Well, he obviously didn't do that well. He hit 1 right here, and then 2 right here, and that one right there. That's not the worst, but I mean, that is a huge group. But I mean, it is a beginner, so you guys can see that somebody with like pretty much 0 experience put a bullet maybe 3 inches, three something maybe. So it's not too bad for a beginner. Obviously, it's not, you know, the worst. He obviously, you guys can see there's two hits here, so he did shoot 1 before. We kind of messed up with the recording, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad. I mean, my group was obviously perfect, but I sort of already know how to pull the trigger and everything. Obviously, the trigger kind of sucks. I'm gonna shoot 1 more group at this one, and then after that, we're gonna move at 200 yards and shoot at 200 yards. We obviously have a pretty big target here, so I cannot miss that. That is very good accuracy for a under $300 upper, so not bad. Let's get back to the truck and see what we can do. I switched back to X-Tac, so we're gonna see how X-Tac does. I can't remember which one did the 3-inch group in the steel target, if it was the Winchester's or the X-Tac, unfortunately. But we're gonna see what we can do, so let's get at it. Right in the center, bro. All right, I'm gonna throw another one. That's about an inch apart, maybe less. Okay, guys, I am very impressed. I am not gonna lie to you guys. I am impressed. That has got to be maybe a little bit over an inch. Now the second shot could have been that I sort of hit it somewhere further because of the swing. But let's go check it out, and then we're gonna move to 200 yards. All right, well, as you guys can see, that is probably a bit over an inch. But I did shoot this one when the target was like this. That might have been the reason it's that far off. I am very impressed. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I'm impressed. I'm very impressed. So we're gonna move to 200 yards. Let's get back to the truck. Try 200 yards again. Like I said, you know, it's look at right now. You guys can't even hear the wind. I'm pretty sure you guys can hear the wind when it's windy. Right now it's just chilling, but then I don't know where you just get hit by a little gusts of wind. So that sucks, but so far so good. I am very impressed. Let's get back to the truck. All right, guys. Well, we are at 200 yards. Again, we are shooting X-Tac at 200 yards. I have not set anything up, so we're gonna shoot the first round at the big target, the 12-inch. We're gonna see if we could hit it. Yeah, that was quite the drop, but it is right in the center. I like how the wind died down after we left 100 yards. That is crazy. That hit to the left. Oh, that is right in the center. All right, we're gonna move to the 10-inch. Oh, nice. That was really good. Oh my God, I think those hit. Those hit in the same exact spot. Huh, that's crazy. At 200 yards, same spot. We're gonna go to the 8-inch target, and then from the 8-inch target, we're gonna go to the 6 at 200 yards. And then if I could hit all of them, I'll push back to 300 yards. If I could hit all of them, like the 3, I'm talking about the 3 rounds. Hit. Miss. I think that was my fault. Look. Hit. Yeah, that other one was my fault. We're gonna try the 6-inch now. If we cannot hit the 6-inch constantly, I'm gonna try the 3 rounds. If I cannot hit 3 rounds, okay, we're gonna go with, I'm gonna give it a 4-round try. So if I could hit it 3 out of 4 at 200, we will move to, at 200, we'll move to 300 yards. So let's see what we can do. That was a hit. Hit. That was a hit. Okay, we're gonna move to 300 yards. I'm gonna have my little brother shoot 1 round at each. So he's gonna go from the big to the small and see if he could hit them. Good shit, bro. Let's move to 300 yards. We're at 300 yards. Let's see what we can do. We're gonna shoot the first shot and see where it hits, because we are very far, and again, it kind of got windy again, so that's not good. But let's see what we could do. Let's see what we can do. All right, let's see. So I'm just gonna aim like I was aiming at 200 yards. See what it does. We're gonna go from right to left. Hit. 10-inch hit. Let's go with the oh, that was a miss. Did you see where that hit?
Right under it.
Right under it. I have no idea where that hit. Okay, so it is becoming a challenge for me to hit this one. Yeah, I have no idea where that hit. Alright, we're gonna shoot Winchester now. Alright, let's see. That was a hit. And if I'm not wrong, it was a left top hit. Right by another shot that I put there. So we're gonna go for the 6-inch. Alright guys, so yeah, I'm having a very hard time. Hit. Oh, that was at the bottom left. Hit. Alright, I know where I'm hit, where to aim now. Exactly. It's just the wind keeps changing, so that's the only thing that's making it very difficult. Oh, miss. Hit. Now, I am not a professional, by the way. This is the first time I shoot up to 300 yards. I've shot at 200, but not steel targets. So, you know, it is really nice to have steel targets. That is a hit on the 6-inch target. So, as you guys can see, 300 yards, it's not that hard. I mean, it is kind of hard to keep it constantly, but I am very, very impressed by this upper. I mean, I love the bolt action. It is just amazing. I don't know why. I love semi-automatic rifles, but I just love a bolt action. I don't know why. Yeah, this is kind of like, why would you even do that on an AR? I mean, why not just shoot it semi-auto? I mean, why not? If you could just do this, why not do it? You know, it's fun. The stock, I'm liking it. I am feeling like I might have to move the scope to the back a little bit more, push it back. That's what I kind of wanted to test today, but it is shooting amazing. This is the first time I'm shooting at 300 yards, and let me tell you, I love it. I definitely recommend it. My little brother's gonna try it now. It is more hard than 200 yards. It's definitely more difficult, but definitely could be done. So let's see what he can do. All right, so he's gonna shoot at 300 yards. And again, he's a complete beginner, so. Right under it. Hit. 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 Alright, go get it. Hit. Alright guys, well, as you guys seen, unfortunately we couldn't take it further, but at 300 yards, I am hitting constantly. A lot of people bash on this brand. That's why I was sort of like, I don't know if I should spend the money. It's $300, you know. I paid $335. So I was kind of worried at first, you know. I thought I was going to be disappointed, to be honest. But I seen some good reviews and I said, you know what, let's give them a chance. I mean, everybody usually talks crap about cheap stuff. And let me tell you guys, I definitely recommend it. It worked amazing. I am very impressed. I also want a side charging one. You know, I want to try it. I want to give it a chance. I want to review on it as well. On 5.56, of course, I cannot speak for other calibers, you know, for like 350 Legend, all those. I cannot speak on them. I was thinking about it, getting a 6.5 Grendel and testing it as well, but I'm not a big fan of 6.5 Grendel. I mean, I don't have anything on it. I've never shot it. I'm happy with 5.56. It is one of my favorite rounds. I shoot 308 6.5 Creedmoor. I love 6.5 Creedmoor. It is also my favorite. That is my favorite round to shoot. Well, besides 5.56. So yeah, as you guys seen, it performed absolutely flawless. I mean, even my little brother with no experience at all, you know, I have experience, but not. This is the first time I shoot at 300 yards. So as you guys can see, you know, this is very, it was very easy. It made it very easy for me to shoot out there. So you guys take it for whatever you guys want. I definitely recommend it. It is cheap and it shoots really nice. So I definitely recommend the wraps stock as well. It works amazing. Yeah, that's my setup. It is a very cheap setup. You don't really need the best. I'm pretty sure I could probably push this up to like 500 600 yards, but like I said, we have no space, so there's that. Anyways, let's go see the targets and end the video. Well, I love these targets, by the way. They were not that cheap. I think this was like $100 itself, or like 70, or can't remember. But they worked great. We just did hit them on the edge a little bit. That's not good. That's probably something you don't want to do to your targets. But from 300 yards for our first time shooting, very good. Well, as you guys seen, that was great shooting. I definitely recommend Bear Creek Arsenal. At least their bolt action. I don't know of anything else. If you guys want me to test other stuff, make sure to leave a comment. You know, let me know if you want me to try the side charging ones. Anything, I will spend my money so you guys don't have to test it out and see if you guys like it or not. But so far, if you are thinking about it, pull the trigger, man. Just do it. I definitely recommend it. Take it out to shoot. So yeah, there's that. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit the like button and subscribe. I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos of guns, also vlogs, just vlogs that I like to do because I get bored sometimes and I record some. Yeah, but anyways, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate it, and y'all have a good one. Peace. All right, before you guys go, I'm going to explain how much the whole rifle is and why we're making a second part. I feel like I missed a lot of things that I was going to record, like testing the ammunition. We're going to test all the ammunition. I have all the different bullets and see if we could get a better group. I'm hoping we could get a 1 MOA at least at 100 yards. Obviously, we didn't get that at that, but I mean, we pretty much pushed it at 300 and we're hitting constantly, so it's not too bad. For the rifle, The lower is from Radical Firearms. I bought the full rifle for like under $500. You could obviously get a Palmetto State Armory for like way under $200, or you could get like a more decent one for a little bit over 200. But in total, so that's pretty much the lower from the rifle, $500. This is like 20. This is like $20. This is like 24, $25. This is like $20, $23 on Amazon. I bought the mount. It's some Monstrum, something like that. It's like 20, $30. I can't remember. It's like $280 and $200. I bought it for $100 though, and it's not bad. So the upper was $335 to be exact. So you guys could make your numbers. Again, the trigger on this rifle sucks, but you guys seen it did really good. So I'm happy with it. Obviously, if I upgrade the trigger, I could probably do a lot better. But again, in the second video, we're going to test the rifle at 100 yards. We're going to test all the boxes that I have and see if we could do anything under MOA, and then push it further to 400 and 500 if we can, to 600 yards. But I'm pretty sure at 500 yards, that's probably where I'm going to be able to hit it. But yeah, so I'll see you guys on the second part. Thank you guys for watching. Like and subscribe.